A global pandemic. With international borders closed, there's never been a better time to get in your car and explore our beautiful backyard. This video takes you through both Grand Teton and Yellowstone national parks, including the Beartooth Highway. We've got jokes, tips, and inspiration for your upcoming trip, and if you're enjoying this video already, throw us a thumbs up. In our 4 years of travel, we've shared that life on the road isn't all staged photos and slow motion twirls.
We're Tim and Finn, and whether we're stuck in the mud, stuck in the rain, or stuck at the border, we're sharing the unfiltered reality of it all.
Subscribe to join the adventure on Tripped. We used the Campendium app to find this free camping spot just outside of Grand Teton National Park.
Rough getting up here. The road was not great by any means. And now that we're finally out of the desert and into the woods, it's kind of weird because we've been seeing all these bear warnings and everything. And then here, come check this out real quick. Just the little bear-proof storage box that's making it real. So now we have to start being careful with pepper, and we have to get some bear spray, some bear bangers, something to protect against bears while we're in the Great North.
We just saw a sign for buffalo, and I think that they're way out in that field.
Those might just be cows, babe.
I think those are just cows. Came into the park entrance. If there's anything in the US that needs to have less paper and is less environmentally friendly, it's the national park system, I tell you. But I do like reading all of the stuff, and then look at this tidbit of information. Tim, moose most commonly feed on willows. They dive up to 18 feet deep and stay underwater up to a minute to feed on aquatic plants.
I very much doubt that fact.
Well, there's a picture of a moose in a water, so...
In a water?
In a water. View all wildlife from a safe distance and respect their need for space. People too close to wildlife risk serious harm when animals what? Be bear aware. Oh, I thought it was a real bear, not another bear sign. Now I've dropped my map. Okay, we're in the Tetons. We're doing it. It's happening.
Bear aware.
This gorgeous place is Coulter Bay, one of the main hubs inside Grand Teton National Park. You can rent canoes, kayaks, and I think even boats, and there's loads of parking and facilities here. We stopped for our picnic today, and we're being bear aware by checking out the scene before we open up our food containers. Come be bear aware with me. One way to be bear aware is stomping your feet on the rocks. Well, I haven't yet seen a moose come out of the water. Another safety precaution we took on our 2-hour canoe trip was plenty of warm clothing. I came with my snowboarding hoodie, a fleece-lined winter jacket, snowboarding gloves for both of us, plenty of water, a coconut LaCroix, chips and guac, a buff, and SPF 50, a GoPro to capture these incredible memories. If we're stranded here on this canoe, I think we'll make it until February 3rd.
It's important when you're being bear aware that you have a plan in case you become aware of a bear.
If the bear's approaching from back here, which is the likely case, we drop everything. We bring the camera.
My plan is a lot simpler than that. There's no we. I'm going to run. You'll be on the beach with the bear still. And then if the bear chases me into the water, I will swim by a submerged moose. Bear aware!
Now, after lunch, we've made the decision to have our Instagram moment. We're getting prepared for the shot, but we only have what we have. If we were true Instagrammers, we would have an Aztec padded blanket, a cup of hot chocolate, a paperback novel, and a golden retriever puppy. I don't have any of those things right now, but we're gonna make it work.
We saw it all. Just a 2-hour rental, no motor, besides this diesel back here. We saw everything there was to see. I pretty much could have paddled us up Grand Teton back there.
Were you bear aware though?
I didn't have to be. We specialize here. When we're in the RV, I drive, Allison does directions in the canoe. Diesel motor, bear aware.
Chips and guac. Hey, welcome to our RV in Yellowstone. We're excited to share our ultimate Yellowstone itinerary, travel in an RV with a dog. It's a very niche audience. We came up from Jackson Hole and spent 4 nights in that area. Jackson Hole is a super cute town. If you're basing any of your time there, when you drive north, you're driving through Grand Teton Park. And even if you just took a scenic road through the park, you are experiencing a lot of the mountains. Of course, there's beautiful hikes and things that you can do there, not with a dog. Because we entered in around the middle of the day, we ended up waiting 45 minutes just to enter Yellowstone Park. So when you're in an RV, it's not such a big deal. We just hung out and made some lunch while we waited in the line, but it's not the ideal way to spend your time if you're on a time crunch. There are 2 types of campgrounds in the park. I mean, there's RV parks and campgrounds, but some you can book in advance, and I think that you probably have to book them, I don't know, like a year in advance or something, which didn't really work for our schedule. And then there's other campgrounds that are first come, first serve. I can tell you one thing, we didn't want to spend our afternoon stressing about where we were going to sleep at night. So in order to avoid the first come, first serve campgrounds, we spent 4 nights near Jackson Hole. We spent 2 boondocking in this awesome Teton view boondocking spot, and 2 nights in an RV park right in downtown Jackson Hole. We're spending 2 nights in West Yellowstone, just outside the park at an RV park, 2 nights on the east side near Cody, Wyoming, and 2 nights up in Gardenier, up by Mammoth Hot Springs.
Tensions are palpable. You could cut the excitement with a knife.
Let's try it.
Everybody clap if you believe.
It's a good thing this is all digital footage and we can just keep recording. This would be tough on film. Well, I've been sitting in the RV for 3 hours, just being comfortable. Took another nap. I had lunch. I watched some episodes of Better Call Saul, played some Candy Crush. Now that we finally decided to get out of the car, we're thinking that it's probably gonna rain, and you know what? It should. That would just be very Yellowstone of it too. But it would be funny that the beautiful part of the day, we played Candy Crush and slept. Let's check it out.
I mean, this rolled in really fast, and now it's really windy and really dark over there.
Made it. Record time.
We got down here really quick, but that is a dark sky. So let's get out of here. It's gonna get wet.
Oh, here goes the rain!
Perfect!
Oh. Perfect! Oh my gosh, we made it! Oh, also, this is where we spent our 3-hour adventure having lunch and watching a movie. Not a bad spot. Oh my gosh, like it's gonna. Wait, yeah, come here. Let's go potty real quick. When does that ever happen? That we make it inside right before the rain? You guys know us for being stuck in the rain, so let's all just take a moment and appreciate Tim's already eating carrots. Best vegetable, right?
We're just celebrating a big W right now.
Yeah, so we're celebrating the win. We also found this is a good opportunity to, can you see the cars? Not very well. Talk about traffic here in Yellowstone. We have now been sitting in traffic, kind of stuck, trying to leave the waterfall area, and we thought it was just like slow traffic, so everybody jumped in their cars with the rain. But it's got to be a wildlife viewing. We're not even like inching up. So this is just a note. You come to Yellowstone, you have to add wildlife viewing into your drive times. Not even your own wildlife viewing. We can't see anything, but we're just stuck on a one-lane road, just not moving. Okay, we're off doing the Fairy Falls hike because when we were seeing the, what's it called? The Prismatic, the pretty one, insert picture here. We saw a bunch of people up on a hill and we were like, how do we get up there? That's a much better view. And it's this, you come here. So we're doing it.
Is this it?
We got a nice aerial view, yeah. See, the problem with not being able to fly the drone in the national park is that we have to go hike up to get the photograph. We can't just send the robot into the sky. A little bit of exercise today.
Why is that?
Because drones aren't allowed, just because like it's a rule.
I meant everything good is up.
And everything good is up a hike. So excited we actually got to see that in great lighting. That was one of those things I just figured, you know, it'd be like cloudy or rainy. And
it was cloudy this morning.
It was cloudy, yeah.
Allison probably won't include this in the actual cut of the video, but since we show you the reality of travel, something I've been waiting for is misbehaving tourists. Today is a red letter day because I saw my first of this trip, adult Chinese tourist peeing in public. First she went through the signs that said, do not go off the path. And then she had a nice tinkle over by a log in public.
Tim was trying to film it.
I didn't know first I was just gonna show that like they were just wandered off the path, but then she dropped trout.
Junior Ranger.
I am a junior ranger.
Top Junior Ranger.
I wanted to yell at the old American guy who let his dog poop and didn't clean it up over at Old Faithful. Somebody's gotta enforce the rules.
What is it called? Like Robin Hood and like Spider-Man and stuff? Like.
Some people call them vigilantes, some people call them heroes. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there though who are like, yes, he's speaking up for us. I'm okay being the bad guy.
You know what? You should just be bear aware and let that be enough.
At 10 after 5 today, getting in the park later around 6. We're on a wildlife safari today. See a bear already. Bear, a moose, maybe an antelope.
So bear aware. Yellowstone has completely exceeded either of our expectations. It is so beautiful here. And the thing that has surprised me the most of what I didn't realize we were going to be doing so much of is this complete wildlife safari that we've been on, using the binoculars and just trying to see as much as we can. An African safari has always been on your bucket list, but due to budget it just hasn't happened. Get in your car and come out to Yellowstone because this totally feels like what that experience would be like. Okay, totally just saw a bison. Nice jump on this sharp turn, Tim. It's right here. It's right on the road.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God, Tim. Up here. Oh my God. What the heck? Oh my God, that was so cool. I got scared for a minute. I thought I was gonna shut the window.
Like being this close to him, and it's definitely him. It sounds like when you grab like a handful of grass and rip it, and he's just ripping.
Yeah, eating fast.
He is just mowing this.
And then he's got like this pace, and then he doesn't stop and swallow it or something. It's just like
no,
keeps
it just
going
keeps
in.
going. And you can even like this close, you can even see he's like dragging his beard across the ground. It's like.
Just escalated. We just drove past a sign that says Grizzly Bear area. I kind of thought we were maybe like keeping an eye out for a black bear. If we're like out here looking for grizzly bear, that is a whole nother story. Okay, this many cars, there's gotta be something. Gotta be something good.
There is.
I don't see it.
Look what he's taking a picture of.
Oh, it's gotta be a bear. I told you we were gonna see a bear. Oh, future apology because we don't have a telephoto lens, so you guys probably can't see the bear. There's a baby in between them. Oh, is that a rock? Oh, really?
I see this like a baby.
She's a big girl. That's so cool. Here.
On the menu this evening, surf and turf. It took me like 5 minutes to think of that. Tim, just tell me for a second about your life goals and just what it's taken for you to get here.
My friends know I live in a car. I mean, that's tough. I don't know. I don't know what to say. This is a really cool night.
As the sun sets, we were putting away our stuff from the roof, and all these cars stopped on the top of the hill here. And so we ran up there just to go see what it was real quick. Maybe just a couple pronghorn. Well, then we realized it was, I don't know, either a coyote or a wolf near them, stalking them, interested in them. I'm not sure. But now he's down on the hill near us, hunting for squirrels or rabbits or something.
This is definitely a coyote. It's weird being from the Midwest. I think of coyotes as these tiny, mangy things. They're like, this thing looks decent sized out here. And then with the wolves, we were expecting them to be huge. That's why there's so much confusion.
That to me looks like the same thing that was on the other side of the road. That's the same color and the tail's the same.
Oh, there's a black bear.
Oh! No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, new plan. We're using the binoculars with the camera.
Here, try. Smash it up to that. Wait.
Wait, let's see if I work.
Wait, where?
Okay.
Oh my god, it's working. Is that in focus?
Yeah. And that's why we're not a professional videographer.
We do have a telephoto is being delivered by Amazon. We'll have it in the next week. The binoculars are such a simple thing, but in all the planning, all the watching different YouTube videos, what you need on your RV trip, I haven't seen anybody talk about binoculars. Like, our pair, we just got a $90 pair of Bushnells off Amazon, and I mean, we feel like idiots out here without them. Obviously still need a telephoto, that's not gonna take place there, but like, it's just, we've used them every day since they showed up. So yeah, binoculars for the road trip, come on, that should be obvious. Of course, sometimes you don't even need binoculars here, so your mileage may vary. Dude, he's cooking. He's going 3 miles per hour. Where are we going, bro? We're gonna go see your buddies.
Channel called Tim Does Things While Finn Freaks Out.
We came from behind that sign.
We're winding through the mountains. That's never usually recommended in an RV, but we have seen a couple other RVs go by, and RV forums have said that people have come through here with, big fifth wheels and stuff. So
it's gonna be totally fine. Enjoy this drone shot, pardon me.
Oh. Got the GoPro app on the phone. My naivety, I thought that this entire Beartooth Highway thing was inside Yellowstone. I did not realize that it was in the National Forest.
That is absurd.
Careful, everyone.
We're like leaning over.
We already came up.
Look at that road right there.
Like we were just down there. Now we're up here. This is nuts. We're just going up the side of this mountain. We started down there.
We have driven through a lot of mountains, but like I actually have some adrenaline going.
Okay, all right, slow. Slow.
We're gonna play a game called What Kind of Mileage Am I Getting? I mean,
let's play a game called Let's Not Go Off This Cliff Up Here.
We are at a whopping 5 miles per gallon.
Pepper, what are your thoughts on the Beartooth Highway so far? All right, we've got the 10-minute pullover so that people can pass us, Mark.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry.
6.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. Since Tim has a snowboard in the RV, we were looking for a place to pull over with a little patch of snow to take some funny pictures. Oh my gosh, you have snowboard friends! No way! Oh, they're so down. Yeah! My goofy picture idea immediately escalated to Tim suggesting, why don't we follow you on your hike across the mountaintop to ride the crevasse? Narrow strip of snow off the mountain cliff and then hitchhike back up to the RV.
Where you can't see, it's behind this rock.
Oh, okay.
So we'll suck down there and then we'll ski that line. You'll dig it kind of over there too.
Oh, jeez.
Man, just looking at it made me put my helmet.
Well, today, as you do, we met the cast of Point Break, and Tim is now about to snowboard down the face of this mountain after the climb up in the RV with a couple of bros with some ski gear. I think that's a good description of what's going on. Welcome to 10,300 feet. I'm at the top of this mountain alone. Boys just went behind like a rock wall. I can't see them anymore. So the next time I see them, they're just literally gonna be going down the mountain.
First time doing something like this. Looks like a hell of a drop right there.
This is definitely one of those things that you're gonna remember for the rest of your life. Oh my God, here goes the first guy, the skier. Oh God. Wow, he already went so far, I only saw a couple turns.
Whoa, 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 Powder Hunt. You gotta find your lines where you can find them and take them. Look at that. I know, it's speed check.
Oh my God, that's Tim. He's in orange. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, he made it that far. Well, that was nice. I didn't leave him at the top of the mountain. Oh, wait, I thought they were gonna stop there and walk over there. They're still gonna go through those trees, down there, down even more. Oh, okay. Bye. I can't see, my eyes are watering so much. I should have brought the binoculars. Also, we should have brought the drone. Also, we weren't really prepared for this impromptu snowboard trip. Oh, this is how cold it is. I should start walking. I don't really see them anymore. I have to hike back to the car now. This is so epic. A little winded. Quite a hike. We didn't film that much of it coming in because we were chatting with those guys. I'm maybe a little bit turned around. The guys we met are so nice. They were concerned about me walking back here by myself. Getting delirious. In the middle of the mountains, all alone.
Rock.
fucking way the boys beat me up here. Oh my god. Oh, just kidding. Those other people are gonna do the same thing, I think. Whoa, I'm gonna freak him out when I just randomly come out of the mountains. Tim is back safe. Okay, so I didn't film like an epic, like Tim getting back home safe because those people that I thought were them were not them. But they were 3 great, awesome people that I ended up hanging out with. I invited them into the RV and all of us like hung out and wait for Tim to hitchhike back up the mountain. Oh my gosh, I'm like so mentally exhausted from being like scared about Tim. But now that we've been here for 3 hours now, it's more of like a normal thing to do. Like people are out here with skis to go do that. So I thought it was a little bit more spontaneous than it is. Was that so freaking epic?
That was just like the most fantastic. Okay, the run wasn't terrific or anything. It was just the circumstances around it made it so exciting. We met a lot. We met the best people of the entire trip. Top of Beartooth Highway. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I wish that we included the people that we're meeting along the way here, but it's also like so strange if we meet somebody. We spend maybe an hour with these guys, not that Tim skied with, but the people that were also at the top of the pass when I came back from the hike, and they waited with me for Tim to come back, which was nice, and we all just kind of like hung out and had a beer. And what was I gonna do, like meet them and then be like, do you mind if I interview you for our travel vlog? I feel like that's just like weird. Holy cow. Welcome to the next part of the trip where we go higher up and into the snow wall, as they call it. Made it to the top. Do you want to go out to those rocks, or do you feel like you've done it?
I did have lots of outside time already today. I'm actually mostly worried about
time.
Kind of.
I feel like we need to go there. Yeah, let's go there. We'll go there, throw up the drone, and it's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna just go real quick.
Can you do it in the snow right here? Almost 4 o'clock. Remember what time did I check in at? So I said it was 11:30 or something. And we only got to the top so far.
I know.
Not only we have to go down, and then there's a town, and then we have to go into Yellowstone. Then we have to drive, I don't know, all through the entire Yellowstone National Park to then get to our campsite.
How many other times are we going to be at the peak? We have to do this. I bet it takes us 20 minutes. We're going to run out there. You do pepper. 1, 2, 3.
I'm so tired. p.m. We woke up at 6:30 this morning to get on the road relatively early. We left by 7. We had to drive a ways though from Cody to get up over to Red Lodge to Begins, and then we had breakfast and hung out a bit. So my thought for today was that we would do this in 2 hours or so, and then maybe stop and have lunch, and then go through the entire north part of Yellowstone. You just gotta be flexible on the road. But like what? We weren't gonna not do the epic snowboarding, hang out with cool people in the RV, and stop and drone and take photos along this beautiful, beautiful route.
I've been trying to think where this ranks in everything we've done since we left. I would say this is, okay, so doing Hell's Revenge in Moab was my favorite paid thing. This is the best free day we've had. Literally, we had to pay for gas to get up here. This has been incredible. It was like the Tongariro crossing, but in a car. It was so cool.
Welcome back to Yellowstone. We just came in the east entrance. It is 6:15. I saw, even though I don't have service, in a saved email that the RV park does not accept late arrivals beyond 8 p.m. So we have an hour and 45 minutes to hammer through the entire north section of Yellowstone, which looks like this. 25 minutes.
This is our second hug. This is on camera. This is acting right now. But seriously, we're really that was a long day to drive.
I needed 2 hugs.
Wapatiti to
Wappy.
where are we? Jardinier. There's a lot of driving.
God.
It can be done though. It can be done.
No, I wouldn't. Well, if you were in a car, it wouldn't have been a big deal. We're gonna go get a burger and a beer.
You know where.
See you next time on Tripped.